The Hustlers University, this is a fantastic day, hence the dramatic music. I'm playing some dramatic music for us all because this is a dramatic day. You are going to learn things today that you never knew before. You're going to hear things that you have never heard before. You're going to think about things in a way you've never thought of them before. Because everything you know about money is a lie, and that's what Hustle University is here to do. It's here to educate you about the truths of money. The truths. I'm letting a little bit more dramatic music play. If you are, I can move my face around, like the all-seeing, all-knowing eye. If you are new to learning about financial freedom, or whether you think you know it all, you have to understand the things I'm going to teach you today are life-changing. So if you want a cup of coffee, go get it now. If you want a Red Bull, go get it now. But whatever you do, you need to pay attention. Because what we're going to be learning today is life-changing information, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Tate, and welcome to the Hustlers University 2.0 webinar, a free presentation that will change the way you look at money, the way that you view the world for the rest of your entire adult life. If you've ever paid attention to anything in your life, ever, you need to pay attention to this right here, right now. Because the things you're going to learn today will change the way you view the world. They will shape your reality. So sit up straight and pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. I really want you to understand something. I'm not here to waste my time, and I'm not here to waste your time. And for that reason, I want everybody here paying attention to exactly what Hustlers University is, why it was created, and why I'm allowing you to have access to my network that's going to allow you to make money online for the rest of your life. So before we start, I want you to understand something. Every single thing you know about money, this is so important, I'm going to have to do some red drawing on this one. Everything that you know about money is a lie. Everything you have ever been told about money is a lie. It is a lie designed to keep you as a worker ant. A lie designed to keep society running for the top 1%. How do I know this? Because I'm in the top 0.001%. I'm an ultra-high net worth individual. I have $13 million USD net worth, which puts me in the ultra-high net worth individual category. From climbing from the absolute bottom of reality to the top, I have learned that the entire game is rigged. The way that the money works is rigged. The way you pay taxes is rigged. The way that the government's work is rigged. All of it's rigged. You should know this. You know the rich don't pay tax. Why? Because the rich write the tax code. They make it deliberately complicated, extremely long pages. It could be 1 page long, very simple, percentage of income, right? They make it extremely complicated on purpose so that there's loopholes that they can exploit that we can't exploit. The people who control the system have made the system to benefit themselves. And for that reason, everything they teach you about money is a lie. They want to keep you ignorant. They don't want you to understand how money works. Because if you understand how money works, you will find a way to escape. And if you can't find a way to escape, you'll be very, very angry at the jail you've been put in. Because it's near impossible to escape with the normal, standard, run-of-the-mill information they teach you. And that's done on purpose. If you have slaves, you do not teach them enough for them to stop being slaves. You only teach them enough for them to continue to be good slaves, working very, very hard and paying a lot of taxes. Everything you know about money is a lie. Who am I? My name is Andrew Tate. I'm a formal council estate child from a single mother household. Please understand something. If you know who I am or you don't know who I am, I'm a public figure. I'm an internet personality. You can look me up. My name is Andrew Tate. I'm a retired kickboxing world champion who is now an ultra-high net worth individual. I am not from money. My father was a professional chess player. Can you name a professional chess player? Name one. You can't. Which means if there's no fans, there's no money in chess. My father died with $11 in his pocket. My family was poor. As long as I can remember growing up, the only time I got a present was a birthday or a Christmas. And it was $20 maximum. I am not from any kind of spoiled family. I am from a poor family. And when my father and mother had a divorce, my mother was originally English. We moved back to England. I ended up in social housing. Housing association house in Marsh Farm, Luton. I went to Lee Manor High School. I am not from money in any regard. My family didn't have a car. I walked to school. I walked to the gym. I got my first job in the market carrying boxes of fruit at 15 years old. I am not from money. However, my family did an amazing job trying to give me the very best they can. And I always say the best way to be raised is with no money and good parents. My parents tried very, very hard for me, and I didn't need money because I was instilled with a work ethic. And that work ethic has propelled me to the top 0.001% of people alive. But please understand something about me. I am not one of these people talking about money who was born with money. I've learned everything about making money from the bottom up. I've started at the bottom. I started lower than you. If you're watching this, I guarantee I started lower than you, and now I'm in it to the tip top. I've experienced every single area, every single part of the process of wealth creation. I didn't start in the middle and take $1 million and turn it into 30. I started from zero. How to turn 0 into 5,000. How to turn 5,000 into 50,000. How to turn 50,000 into $500,000. How to turn $500,000 into $1 million. How to turn $1 million into more millions. I know every single step of the process, and every single one of them is different. And all of you here are going to be at different stages. Some of you are starting with no money at all. Some of you are starting with a couple thousand you can invest. Some of you watching this will be high net worth individuals, or you have a lot in cryptocurrency. You already have $500,000. You're looking to take it to the next level. Doesn't matter. Everything I am teaching in this webinar applies to all of you. But I want you to understand I am qualified on the entire process. And the beginning of this webinar is very, very important because I want to make sure you understand I am qualified to teach you. I'm not here to waste my time. I'm not here to waste your time. And everybody's time is wasted if you don't believe what I say. I want you to understand I'm qualified. So when I show you aspects of my lifestyle, this is not bravado. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not trying to be arrogant. I'm not trying to show off. I'm trying to show you I am a qualified individual. I'm a person who understands money, right? I understand money very well. Here you have me on my plane, a private jet, me next to the Rolex store with my 720S McLaren, me in Spain with my Lamborghini Evo, me in Munich, Germany with my Ferrari 812 Superfast. I have 17 supercars. 17. Once again, this is not bravado. I want you to understand something. If I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, please, mental exercise. If I asked you to save 300,000 euro, about $350,000, how long would it take you on your current salary? Get a pen and paper, get a calculator, work it out. How long is it going to take you to save $350,000? 5 years? 4 years? 10 years? A life? Most of you have been living your whole lives, you don't have that in savings. I have spent that on a car 17 times. The purple McLaren in the top right was $350. The Lamborghini in the bottom left was $350. The Ferrari in the bottom right was even more than that. I'm buying cars at a whim for $350,000. And you've never had that much money saved in your life a single time once. Or you'd have to liquidate your entire net worth and sell your house just to get enough money to do what I do daily once. Please understand, this shows that your view on money is very different to my view on money. We have very different relationships with money. My relationship with money is very healthy. Money moves very quickly for me. It comes in, it goes out, but more comes back in. I can spend all the money in my bank day after day because as I sleep, more arrives. You get money and you try and hold on to it. Your money is very slow. You try and covet it and sit and save it. You get paid on the 1st, you need to pay a bill on the 15th, you hold on to that money for 15 days. I don't have to do that. If I get paid on the 1st, I spend all of it. If I get 100 grand on the 1st, I will spend all of it. Stocks, bonds, crypto, a rental property, a car, something I want, a nice diamond watch, anything I want. Because I know that when my bill comes on the 15th, the money will arrive in my bank on the 15th morning to pay the bill in the afternoon. I get paid every single day of the month. Every single day. My money is fast moving. Your money is slow moving. And fast money makes more money. I take all of my money and I use it as a tool. I blast it into more cash. We're going to talk about this later on. But poor people live a slow life with slow money, and rich people live rich lives with rich money. I know exactly what I'm talking about. 4-time kickboxing world champion. If you Google me up, you'll see I had a long and industrious career. I was very, very successful in combat sports. I mention this because a lot of people say, well, weren't you just a kickboxer? I was a kickboxer. I wasn't just a kickboxer. I was a very good kickboxer. I dedicate my life to this. And I only retired from kickboxing with one sole purpose in mind. I was giving kickboxing 8 hours a day between eating, resting, training. It was my entire life. And although kickboxing pays, it's not boxing. You're not making millions like the big boxers you can name do. You're surviving, right? I'm making $100,000 a year maybe. By the time you pay the rent, pay the taxes, pay the manager, pay your car, you're not rich. I thought if I give 8 hours a day of my life and my dedication towards trying to make money, as opposed to trying to beat people up, I guarantee I become rich. And that's exactly what I did. And that is exactly what has happened. Exactly. I became a millionaire in 2 short years, my first million. And I turned that into 30 million 5 years later. More credentials, more information about me is online. Once again, guys, I'm trying to establish authority here. I want you to understand I know what I'm talking about. I'm not some random guy you found on Facebook. I'm not some guy with a rented car or some dude who's just saying, I have money, I know money. I'm not one of those gurus who talks about having money but doesn't show any of it. No, my lifestyle is well documented. The way I live is well documented. My car collection, worth in excess $10 million, is well documented. Everything about me can be Googled and found. Andrew Tate, the name Andrew Tate means something. I am here on a reputation built off the back of my pure ferocity. And I'm not here to ruin my reputation for anything. Every single thing I say is credible because my name is credible. Me as an individual, I'm a credible individual. There's nothing about me which is fake or constructed. And I want you to understand that because the things I'm going to say to you, please understand. I'm going to sip a Red Bull. I hope you all have a coffee or a tea or a Red Bull. Hope you're enjoying this presentation. But I want you to understand something. So I'm going to take a quick pause while... Okay. Listen. The things I'm going to say to you are things you have never heard before. They're going to challenge your preconceived conceptions about how the world functions. And for that reason, you're going to sit there and go, is that true? Can that be true? And for that reason, I want you to understand, the reason I'm showing you what I'm showing you, I want you to understand my authority on the subject. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're questioning if it's true or not, I want you to sit there and go, well, he's clearly making millions and millions of dollars a year. He must know what he's talking about. Because if I was an idiot, I wouldn't be making millions of dollars a year. If I was wrong, I wouldn't be making millions of dollars a year. Tate Confidential YouTube channel. Feel free to watch it. You will see my lifestyle documented in real time. You will see me spending millions of dollars a year. This is not bravado. This is me showing you that I have a very healthy relationship with money. I know exactly how to generate money. I know exactly how to do it. And my lifestyle has been recorded. And this is testament to my ability to generate money because you see me spending copious amounts of money. There's no one else on the internet who talks about money who is spending like me or more qualified than I. Nobody. Only me. I'm the guy with the car collection who's coming along telling you how to make money. I'm the multimillionaire verified who's coming along telling you how to make money. Everyone else who tells you how to make money or what they think, they don't have the qualifications to talk about money. I do. So please pay attention to everything I'm saying here. I want you to understand exactly where I'm coming from. I have started at the bottom, made my way from the top, and I understand the entire process from start to finish. From broke to millionaire to decimillionaire. I understand all of it. Once again, I'm as credible and legit as they come. Go to my Instagram page, 308K follows. You can see here I'm verified. You can see everything about my lifestyle right here. I hope you understand now how serious I am as an individual and how serious the things I'm going to be teaching you are. I've gone from nothing to something. And I have a message for all of you watching this. You are inside of a matrix, and I'm here to wake you up. I say Matrix on purpose. I hope you've seen that movie. The Matrix is a movie about people who are stuck inside of a system that they don't quite understand. There's a system around them, and they can feel it, but they don't quite understand. Well, there's something going on, but I don't know what it is. That's how anyone who is educated feels. You must look at someone like me with one of 17 supercars. If I'm driving next to you, you must look at me and how did he afford a $300,000 car? Plus the maintenance, plus the insurance. How I could never save that much money. How did he do that? Something doesn't make sense. You should be able to feel inside of yourself that some people know something or know someone or have access to something that normal people simply don't have. How can I take a life savings and drop it on a car 17 times on repeat? It doesn't make sense if you think about it logically. It doesn't make sense. People, you are inside of a matrix. You are stuck inside of a system a system that was taught to you. Everything you were taught in school, everything you were taught was designed to only make you obey. Obey the slave masters. They want you smart enough to run the machines and make them more money, but too stupid or too ignorant, unknowing of the true information of the world to ever escape. And I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to tell you, as someone who was inside of the Matrix, I have now escaped the Matrix. And it is real, because when I talk to people about how to make money, they all sit there with the same regurgitated ideas. The same ideas. The ideas that were taught to them by the Matrix. Oh, save my money, get a deposit, get a mortgage, buy a house, rent the house, maybe pay the house off one day. Like, this is all the garbage you've been taught. Have you ever seen anybody from a council estate who's broke, who managed to save up £100,000 or $100,000 for a mortgage, and then get a mortgage, and then work and pay it off, and then own the house, and then drive a Ferrari and be rich? Have you ever seen that? You've never seen it. So why do you talk about it? Why are you saying that that's the way out if you've never seen anybody escape that way? Because the Matrix has taught you this, and they've taught you this on purpose. One, it teaches you to work and save. Keep your money slow. Don't make your money fast. Put it in a bank for no interest. That makes the bank money. Go back to the same bank and get a mortgage, more interest on top. That makes the bank money. Get a nice hard asset, a house. If you don't pay your taxes, they'll take it from you. That makes the government money, keeps you afraid. Do you understand? The entire system is designed to benefit the people who are in charge of the system, not you. You're inside of a matrix. You need new information to escape. That's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you the secrets to modern wealth creation. Society is not your friend. And I say this, I'm going to draw, ladies and gentlemen. Society is not, look at this, not your friend. Not. A lot of you people out here think it is. It is not your friend. Society is not made in your best interest. Society is made in the best interest of itself and those who run society. You're a cow. You're a farm animal. Society is the farm, and the ruling elite are the farmers. Society cares for you the same way a farmer cares for its cows. It wants you alive. It wants you alive, and it wants you to do your job, which is to give milk. But it does not want you free, and it does not want you happy. It doesn't want you to make enough money to start your own farm. It wants you on their farm. Please understand me. I was born to be a cow. Most of us were. But today I understand how the farmers think. Today I'm a farmer. I understand now what's happening. I fly private. I drive around the world in my various supercars. I don't have a care in the world. And I am woken. The reason I am awake is because I paid a lot of attention to very important people. I paid a lot of attention to that around me. I was extremely perspicacious, and I woke myself up. And for that reason, I am qualified to wake you up. Understand that society is teaching you the wrong things about wealth creation on purpose. They don't want you rich. I'm recording this during the COVID pandemic. During the COVID pandemic, a lot of people were not allowed to fly because flight routes were canceled or stopped. Not for me, I fly private. Do you understand? That you are told you're not allowed to go somewhere. I can go anywhere I want. The difference between you and me is I have money. Do you understand that slavery exists and slavery is coming? Slavery is coming for the people who cannot afford to be free. If you are not scared and feel like you need to get rich quickly, then there's something wrong with you. Because slavery is coming. They're going to keep you poor and destitute and reliant on your job. They're going to force you to take injections, force you to have pieces of paper you don't want to keep your job. They're going to keep you destitute on purpose. This is done on purpose. You must get rich quickly. You do not have time to save up for a deposit and buy a house and rent it out, and then when you're 65, maybe you'll have some equity in the house. You don't have time. You need to get rich now. And if you don't understand that urgency, if you're not sitting here thinking, yes, there's serious problems ahead for the average man, and it's going to get worse and worse, then there's something wrong with you. Think how hard and how much worse it's got for the average man the last 10 years. 10 years ago, you were better off than you are now. You're getting paid around the same salary and prices were half what they are now for property. Half. Think about it. Here's an example. The European Union is going to tax jet fuel to help combat global warming. That means no more low-cost airlines. You want to fly to Spain on a Wizz Air cheap? No more. You're going to tax private jets too, right? No. The EU draft exempts private jets and cargo jets from jet fuel tax. That means anyone who flies private, no extra tax for us. Only tax for the peons. Tax for the peasants. The peasants will pay the tax, but we won't. Do you understand? Exempt. Exempt. The people who make the rules for themselves. They do not make the rules to benefit you. And every single thing they use as an excuse is a lie. Global warming, we're trying to help the planet. We're trying to help feminism. We're trying to help whatever it is. It's all an excuse to keep the poor poor. Keep the people inside the matrix broken. Because there are people inside the matrix so foolish that when they hear we're passing a tax on the planes to help the environment, they're going to sit there and go, yeah, good idea. It's not about the environment. It's about keeping the rich rich and keeping the poor poor. That's what every single rule, every single law is about. They're all about the same thing. You are inside of a matrix. Another thing that people are taught that they misunderstand. You do not need money to make money. Now, you can make money with money, but you don't need money to make money. Did you know that 88% of millionaires today are self-made, including myself, completely self-made? You don't need to be born into money, and you don't need to have money. It's a coping mechanism average people use to be at peace with their reality. Oh, I'm poor, but I'm not, my family's not rich. Those people, they were probably born rich. No, that's what you say so you feel better about not being rich. There are people who were born poor like me who escaped, and we escaped by paying attention. So I hope you're paying attention to everything I'm saying so far, because if you're not paying attention, you are making a grave mistake. This is the first real chance you've had in your life to escape the matrix. You must destroy the coping mechanisms in your mind. Oh, the rich, they're rich, but I bet they're not happy. Yes, they are. Have you ever seen a rich person give their money away? No. Money makes you happy. Money is happiness because money is freedom, and freedom is happiness. You do not need to be born into money to have money. You need to destroy these thoughts in your mind so that you are open and receptive to the ideas that I present on how to create wealth. If you hate money, if you repel money, if you think money is evil or money is not important, you're never going to have any. And once you have money, you'll understand how important it is, because freedom is the most important thing in the world. And money buys freedom. I've given you the private jet example. I can give you a million examples. Money is the freedom to sleep where you want, to eat what you want, to drive the car you want, to go where you want, to wear a diamond watch. Money is the freedom to do whatever you want. And for that reason, it should be extremely important to you, because your freedom, your sovereignty as an individual should be extremely important to you. Nobody should want to be a slave. Other lies they tell you. Money's hard to acquire and rich people work harder than you. That is a lie. Rich people do not work harder than you. You work harder than rich people. You're already working harder than the rich people. The rich people are on their boats, relaxing in the sunshine. How can they be working harder than a nurse on a ward? How can the African woman who carries water on her head under the desert sun, how can she be working less hard than a fat cat billionaire? Understand, the billionaires and the rich people do not work harder than you. You already work harder than them. You just don't work at the right things. That's what I'm going to teach you. You just don't understand the world correctly. You're still inside the matrix. That's what I'm here to teach you. If you work as hard as you work now, with a few edits, a few changes on the direction you put that energy, you will be rich. Listen, I have a Lamborghini, right? I drive a Lamborghini. People stare at me like I'm from outer space. How do you get that car? But a Lambo's not that impressive. On a normal job, yeah, 300 grand is near impossible to spend on a car, on a normal job. But there are trillions of dollars out there. There are trillions of dollars out there. Trillions. Do you have any idea how much that is? Every building you drive past, go drive down any street. I don't care if you're in Sydney, Australia. I don't care if you're in Canada. I don't care if you're in Japan, Brazil, UK. I don't care if you're in Timbuktu. Every building you drive past is owned by somebody. You can drive down any street in the world and you're driving past millions of dollars. You drive past skyscrapers, you're driving past billions of dollars. The money is all around you. You can see money everywhere. Every apartment, every house, somebody or some company owns all of this. The money is everywhere. You just don't have any. Don't you see? There's a little club and you're not in it. You're inside the matrix. They're outside the matrix. And the only reason they can be so lazy and be outside the matrix is because you work so hard inside the matrix. I want to drive a Lamborghini. I don't build one. Someone inside the matrix builds it for me. And someone inside the matrix builds the roads. And someone inside the matrix pumps the gas. To people inside the matrix do all that work so I can drive my Lamborghini in the summer sun, as you can see behind me. Do you understand what's happening? Do you understand that the rich people are living on the backs of the poor? They always have. They always will. That's what the matrix was designed for. It was built this way on purpose, to keep you inside. If you can wake up and get out, then there is no more matrix. Then who's going to pump the gas and build the roads? Do you understand what I'm saying? These people are not smarter than you. They do not work harder than you. They're average individuals. The people outside the matrix, a lot of them were born into rich families, but some others, like myself, have escaped. Working hard is not the secret to wealth. Please understand, this is not about working harder than everyone else. Poor people already work harder than everyone else, and they are poor. It doesn't matter. Please, this deserves a highlight. Let's use another color. Let's use green. Money green. It doesn't matter how hard you dig if you're searching for gold where there is none. It doesn't matter how hard you work if you're doing the wrong things. That's why if you're watching this and you're thinking, I already work hard, but I'm not rich, because you're doing the wrong things, ladies and gentlemen. I am rich, and I do work, because I'm a very, very industrious, hard-working individual. But I don't work as hard as I used to, because I have a very nice life now. Let me ask you a question. Think of everything you know. Everything you know. Where did you learn it from? All the information in your mind, your opinions, your thoughts, your views on the world. Where did you learn it from? Your parents, school, friends, family, TV, the radio, YouTube, the internet. They taught you all these things, right? Because we are all a product of the life we live. We live life, we see and we experience things, we hear things, we get information, we watch the news, and these become our thoughts and our opinions over time. If we hear something and then we experience something which aligns with what we heard, it's what we believe to be true. Let me ask you a question. All these people who have been telling you things, all these people who have been programming your mind, because that's what they've been doing. The people who've been teaching you things have been programming your mind. Do these people know how to get rich? Are they rich? It's a serious question. You're going to university, you're going to your business professor, or you're going to do an MBA in business, or you're going to learn from these people, and they're teaching you how to be rich. Are they rich? No. They're not qualified. This is why I spoke about my wealth and my lifestyle at the beginning of this presentation, so you know that I am qualified. Most of the people who are programming your mind are people inside of the matrix. They can't teach you to get out because they're stuck inside of it themselves. They don't even see it. They're living inside of it. Like a fish doesn't see water. They're living inside the water. To them, water doesn't exist. It's just the world. That's the matrix. Most people inside the matrix don't even see it. That's why they can't escape. Anyone who is not rich cannot teach you how to become rich. Because if they knew how to be rich, they'd already be rich. And you know what rich people don't often do? Teach people how to get rich. Because why would they waste their time? They're rich now, and they're living a great life. It's not very often a rich person does what I do, sits down and creates a school about wealth creation. I've done that, and I'll tell you why I've done that later on in this presentation. Not very often does that happen. Because once a rich person becomes rich, then their life starts. Listen, life begins when you're rich. You're hoping to work your whole life and maybe be rich at the end, but then you're going to die, then your life is over. Life begins when you're rich. Life begins when you get to go to beautiful places in a beautiful car and stay at a beautiful hotel and eat beautiful food and wake up when you want. That's when life begins. Before that, it's only slavery. This is why university is such a scam. Modern university is a scam. I'm going to circle the word scam because I can't stress it enough. Modern university is a scam. It's a scam. They charge you $100,000 to go and learn how to be successful from professors who are still poor. Maybe they make 150 grand a year, 200 grand a year. That's poor to me. They can't afford my cars. They can't afford my life. Not on that measly wage. Not on 200 grand a month could they afford my life. They are not rich. So why are they telling you how to be successful? All of your friends and family who mean well, who want the best for you, they're giving you advice because they love you, but it doesn't mean it's good advice because they don't know what they're talking about. It can be the best intentioned advice in the world. If they don't know what they're talking about, then it doesn't mean anything. They are still inside the matrix. These people have never been rich. They've never been to where you want to go. So how could they possibly know the way? I've climbed to the top of the mountain, so I can tell you the mountain path. If someone's never climbed the mountain, how can they tell you how to get to the top? Your university professor, your friends, your family, everyone is telling you how to make money, save your money. They don't have a clue what they're talking about. I do. I've done it. That's why I've been trying to show you from the beginning of this how much money I make and how much money I spend. Because it's easy for me to lie about how much I make, but I can't lie about what I spend. You can see with your own eyes on video what I spend. I am making huge sums of money because I've escaped the matrix. Common advice will not make you an uncommon individual. Because common advice by default is for commoners. If it's common advice and everyone knows it, everyone would do it, which means it no longer works. Go to uni, get a job, work hard, get a promotion, save up, get a mortgage, put some money into your pension, invest a little bit in the stock market. This is the garbage that you've already been told. Everyone said this to you before. It's common knowledge. How many people do you know have taken this common knowledge and applied it, and now they have a supercar collection of 17 supercars? None. Zero. Common knowledge doesn't work. Because if common knowledge worked, it wouldn't be common knowledge. It would be uncommon knowledge. And if it did work, it would stop working soon. It can't work for everybody. This is the normal advice. This is the advice people told me, right? These are the things I was told. I just didn't listen. Because the person who was telling me this advice, I looked at their life and thought, you're not rich. So why do I want to be like you? You are not rich. I don't want to live like you. You're not a rich person. I didn't inspire to be the people who gave me that advice, so I didn't listen. If people do not have a quality of life you desire, if they do not know something you want to know, then there's nothing to learn from them. All the people around you who are teaching you, if they are not living the exact life you want, or if they don't have something about their life that you want, there's nothing to learn from these people. Everyone who's telling you things, there's nothing good about their lives. Even if you don't want supercars like me, you could have spent that $10 million on something else. Wine, postage stamps, I don't care. Travel the world, it doesn't matter. The point is, you can still look at my life and go, okay, he has enough fiscal freedom. He has enough freedom with his finance to spend $10 million on whatever he wants. That's something everyone should aspire to. Because if you do not aspire to that, the only alternative is hard cope and slavery. The only alternative is to go, well, I don't really care about money. You know, I'm happy with my job and I've got enough to eat and I don't mind. I don't mind being told what to do and being a slave for the matrix. Fine, good for you. I need someone to build my roads and pump my gas, but I'm not that guy. I want to live my one life free to do what I want and not have some boss tell me what to do, tell me what week of the year I'm allowed to enjoy myself, tell me what time to wake up in the morning. That's not me. If you're a slave, go be a slave. This is not a presentation for slaves. The real problem is what I've already said. The real problem is that every second of the day, every second of your existence, you are being programmed to be a slave. You are being programmed. The things you hear, the people who talk to you, what they teach you in school, what's on the news, what's on social media, what they tell you about wealth creation, what they tell you about governments and politics. It's all about programming you to keep doing hard work for low wages and still being taxed afterwards and not fighting back. You are being programmed and you can't stop it. The matrix is not built on iron bars. This is not a physical jail, it's a mental jail. They have to put the jail on your mind. They don't restrict your body, they put the jail on your mind via programming. They keep you ignorant. They keep you suspicious of people like me. When I come along and say, listen, here's proof I'm a millionaire. Here's proof I started poor. I will teach you how to make money. They have programmed you to think, maybe it's a trick. How can it be a trick? I'm the only person who's qualified to tell you. I'm the only person who is not tricking you. Everyone else is tricking you with their programming. And they programmed you to be suspicious of the people who can help you. Everything you are stems from your life experiences, stems from everything you've heard and seen and thought about. Being programmed is an unstoppable force, just like gravity. You cannot stop it, but you can choose what you experience. You can choose who you talk to. You can choose who programs your mind. Is it better that a millionaire programs your mind or a professor who's not a millionaire who thinks he understands how to be successful? Whose programming is better? If you want to learn piano, you would go find a person who can play the piano, and then you would understand, this person knows how to play piano, I will learn from them. Why don't we think the same about money? I am rich. I will teach you how to be rich. Why don't you think I want to learn from this rich man? Is it not purely logical? Why would you learn from anybody else? Do not let their programming keep you ignorant. Do not let them keep you closed-minded. It's by keeping you closed-minded that your mind is not open to the new ways which wealth is created, the new ways they keep for themselves. Closed-mindedness is going to destroy your existence. That is programming. Do not be closed-minded by their programming. You have a choice. You have a direct choice in what you can see and hear. No one takes advantage of this, but you can. Most people just accept the programming around them. They just accept it. They're not selective. Whatever's on the TV, whatever their professor tells them, whatever their friend tells them, whatever their mom tells them, and they just allow it all in into their brain. Let themselves be programmed. And they come up with the same stupid ideas everyone else has, and it's the same boring, stupid life because they're programmed. Watch the news, go to school, la-di-da. They're programming me to be a slave, mindlessly accepting whatever programming they come across, good or bad, best interest or not. You're going to let programming into your brain even if it's bad for you, even if it makes you closed-minded, even if it keeps you poor, even if it makes you sad, even if it makes you depressed, even if it makes you unhappy. You will still let the programming into your own mind and just let it go in. Oh, just let it in. Just program me to be a sad slave. No problem. And they don't think, they don't decide to be selective, to start being selective about who programs them. Being programmed by someone who inspires them, who makes them knowledgeable, who teaches them a way out of the matrix, who makes them understand how to create wealth. They show no resistance to the matrix and they crumble under the influence of society. These are the slaves you see. These are the people working in Starbucks. They are slaves and they have collapsed to society. They have crumbled and they do not resist anymore. They are not trying to escape. They're only trying to pour the coffees. That's all they're trying to do. And I will pull up in my Lamborghini and ask for a coffee and they'll make me one. And they'll look at my fast car and they'll think, oh, he was probably born rich. And they'll go back to making frappuccinos for the rest of their human years. Even though I wasn't born rich. Even though they could escape just like me if they were to open their mind. They were programmed for slavery and the Matrix does this on purpose. Selective programming is your superpower. Your superpower, no matter who you are, is choosing who programs your mind. When I was a fighter, all I did was hang around and talk with other fighters because it made my mentality ready for war. I was around warriors. When I was trying to get rich, all I did was talk about money. Any other subject or topic of discussion, I was not interested. I didn't want to talk about sports. I didn't want to talk about the TV shows. I don't care about Rihanna. I don't care about the festivals. I don't care. I don't care. I want to be rich. All I want to talk about is money. I only accepted the programming I was interested in. If I sat with my friend, I would say, how are you making money today? Well, this is how I'm making money today. Maybe we can make money together. How do you think this coffee shop is making money? We're in a coffee shop right now. How much is this coffee? €3. How much profit do you think is on this coffee? How much does the cup cost? Why don't they sell cake? I want cake and they don't sell any. They'd make money if they sold cake. Where's the nearest coffee shop to here? How much do you think they're paying that member of staff? Do you think they're on minimum wage? I would analyze money all the time, trying to find and identify gaps where money could be made. Please understand, money is like water. It never stays still. You poor people think that money is in these large pools hidden away from you, staying still. No, money is like water. It's always moving. It's in the river and it's moving. And then the sun comes and it evaporates into the rain. It goes into the cloud and the cloud moves and it rains somewhere else into a lake. And then the lake goes down into another stream into the ocean. Do you understand? It's always moving. If I give you $100 today, you put it in the bank uses that money. If I give you $100 and you spend it with a company, the company uses that money. It never stays still. Money is always moving. I could give you $1 million today, that money would move. You'd spend it on things. You'd put it places. You'd put it in banks. You'd put it in stocks, bonds, crypto. It's always moving. You need to stand in the right place at the right time and you will get wet. This is what you must understand. All I talked about is how money was moving, because this is how I could identify. I could find my chance to be rich. You now have a choice. Your choice is to only accept the programming from people who have quality. People who have qualities you admire and want. People who have broken free from the matrix. Or continue as you were. Listen to the news, your school professors. Download the influence from all the average people around you and remain average just like the rulers of society want you to be. Your choice is to stay inside the matrix or escape. Take the blue pill and you will wake up in your bed and you can think whatever you want to think. Or take the red pill. Continue with me down the rabbit hole. I can't remember the exact line Morpheus says, but something like that. And let's see how deep this goes. If what I've said to you so far has angered you in an unhealthy way, if you don't feel I'm qualified to teach you about money, log off the presentation right now. Take the blue pill. Go back to your job. Go make a frappuccino and go back to believing whatever you want to believe. Believe that rich people are born rich. Believe you can save enough money to one day be rich. Go believe the lies. Go back to the matrix. If you want to escape, take the red pill. And that's what we're going to do in this presentation. Congratulations and welcome. We need more dramatic music. The sun is behind me. I look like an angel. Perhaps I was sent from the Lord above to educate you all. There's more dramatic music for all of you who took the red pill. For all of you who are here on the quest for financial freedom. The sun is overlooking the lake from my apartment. I'll try and block it with my beautiful big head. Please pay attention, because what I'm about to teach you is the path of reality. I'm about to teach you the reality of modern wealth creation. Modern wealth creation. None of the old ideas you've heard before. Modern wealth creation. The problem I find is that most people are not prepared to be unplugged from the matrix. Many of them are so inured and so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. You'll find this too. I hear all the time, why do you always talk about money? Why don't you relax? All you do is work. You're boring. Why do you always talk about money? These are people inside the matrix who don't want to escape, and they don't want you to escape. They want to keep you there with them. They want to keep you poor along with them. Why would they want you to escape if they don't? Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't want that. They want you stuck into slavery with them. Why make frappuccinos by themselves when they can have a partner who can help them make the frappuccino? They don't want you to escape. The people inside the matrix defend the matrix. They say, oh yeah, it's normal to work a job. It's normal to get paid minimum wage. It's normal to pay tax. It's normal to get destroyed by a government. It's normal. What's your problem? Why do you want a fast car? It's only a car. Don't listen to these people. You want freedom. You should be proud of yourself for watching this presentation and wanting freedom. Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, man or woman. Doesn't matter if you're old or young. If you want freedom in your heart, you're a good person. And anyone who tries to take that away from you is a bad person. These people are inside the matrix. They work for the matrix. They are the agents of the matrix. Don't listen to them. They are subconsciously programming you to be average, to be like them. Do not listen. Humans are social creatures. The people who are around you, if they are average, you're going to end up average. Everyone's heard the age-old adage. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're spending time with average people, how can you become exceptional? How could you possibly become exceptional if everyone you know and talk to is average? The lone wolf starves. We are social. You need to search and seek and find people like you. People who are trying to escape the matrix. People who do not want to be average. People who aspire for more. Before the internet, finding a group filled with people who were genuinely motivated about money was nearly impossible. How are you going to meet enough people in your day-to-day life and talk to them on a deep enough level to find the ones who are really smart and really dedicated to escaping slavery? You couldn't. But with the internet, you can have access to private members groups with everyone on the same page. Everyone with the same goal, which is to escape slavery. Everybody inside of that group chose the red pill. Everyone inside that group has seen this presentation. They all think exactly the same. I need to get out. They've all been programmed the right way. I've created a community which is designed to resist slavery. It's a community and system for every single one of you which refuse to be enslaved. It's called Hustlers University 2.0, and it is a channel, a Discord channel, where me and a hand-picked select few will teach you everything we know about making money. Everything in the modern wealth creation method. Let me ask you a question. Please, feel free to answer this question out loud. To yourself. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in bed or sitting on your computer. Answer this question. If I put you in a room with 100 ice cream experts, and all they talked about was ice cream all day and all night, and in a month I came up to you and said, what do you know about ice cream? Even by accident, even if you didn't even care about ice cream, you would know about ice cream. You'd say, well, I heard this, I heard that, this is how you store it, this is how much it costs, this is how you make the flavors, this is the right temperature to keep it at, this is how you move it. You would understand ice cream if you were surrounded by people who only spoke about ice cream. Now, imagine I put you in a room with people who only talked about money. You should have a smile on your face right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it works for ice cream, how can it not work for money? Imagine you're in a room full of people who only talked about money. How to make it this way. How to grow it into more. How to store it. How to move it. How to save it. How to avoid paying this tax. Do you understand? If it will work with a room full of ice cream experts, it will work with a room full of money experts. But how do you find a room full of money experts when everyone you meet in real life is programmed by the matrix? You can't. But you can now, Hustlers University 2.0. That's what I've created. Me and a handful of professors I've selected are here to teach you everything about modern wealth creation. Over 20 methods of how to make money. We're going to be teaching with daily lessons, daily work plans. This is not something you just watch one video or you sign up and you get one PDF. No, this is a school where every single day there's new information. You can lay in bed for 10 minutes at the end of your day and learn something. Let me try that. Okay, let me take $20 and we try that out. Boom, boom. Oh, my 20 became 36. That's interesting. Okay, this is another thing. Okay, let me sign up here. Let me start a little web page here. Okay, this is how I make a website. Boom, boom. I made $1,000. That's interesting. telling you how to make money. You're going to have a new lesson, a new way to make money every single day. Modern wealth creation methods. That's what Hustlers University is. It's a community with one singular focus. And that focus is for everyone inside of Hustlers University to become financially free. No other topic is allowed. No other programming is allowed that does not lead towards this singular focus. We don't talk about politics, we don't talk about TV shows, we don't talk about the news. We only speak about money, as if the ice cream experts only talked about ice cream. In Hustlers University, we only talk about money. Nothing else. It's all we discuss. Because by default, every single member of that group will learn about how to make money. You know what's amazing? I'm going to load up Hustlers University on my phone right now. It's something you can access when you join. You can access it from your phone in real time, or you can access it from your computer, whenever you want. I have access now to a group of over 1,700 men and women who are learning everything about how to make money online. There's myself and 20 other professors teaching. I don't know how well you can see this on the camera. All the different topics here. Fundamentals, lessons from Hustlers University, specific interviews by me about money, specific interviews of money, lessons, cryptocurrencies, DeFi, stocks, branding, freelancing, real estate. It goes on and on. Endless channels and information. Endless. You will have access to a school online with one focus, teaching you how to make money. Did the school you went to ever teach you how to make money? Did the college you went to ever teach you how to make money? Did your university you went to ever teach you how to make money? No. None of them taught you how to make money. This is the only school in the world where all we teach is how to make money, nothing else. The subject materials, cryptocurrencies. A lot of you are asking, what do I do about Bitcoin? Do I make money? Well, should I buy? Should I sell? It doesn't matter if you're into crypto or not. We have expert traders with calls. You will make your money back from Hustlers University in the first 5 minutes of joining if you just come up with a single crypto trade. Stocks, freelancing, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, copywriting, Amazon FBA. We have people who are putting products on Amazon. They're buying trinkets, putting them on Amazon, having it automatically fulfilled, right? So maybe not many of you guys haven't heard this. On Amazon, they're selling all this stuff. Most people selling on there don't even have the stuff. They talk to a factory in China who has the stuff. They put it on Amazon. When someone buys from Amazon, it automatically gets sent from the factory in China. They collect the money in the middle. Business management, personal finance, how to grow the money you already have, real estate, the fundamentals of modern wealth creation. All of this is taught inside of Hustlers University. All of it. Every day, new lessons. Every day, new videos. Every day, new topics, discussions. You can sit and talk to people on the same path as you. Imagine every time you needed someone to work for you, or you needed a logo or a website, or you want someone to work with, or you want advice, you had other people who only cared about money. Just like the ice cream experts, right? Imagine you had an ice cream and you didn't know what temperature to keep it at. And you went to the ice cream experts and said, hey, I want some chocolate ice cream. What temperature should it be? And they come back and said, this. And you'd be like, okay, thanks. It's exactly the same with money. What if you could go in and say, I have $1,000 in savings. How do I turn that into $2,000? What's the best way? And you had a whole bunch of other people on the same path as you who would answer you. A community focused only on money. That's what Hustlers University is. This is the most powerful resource you will ever have in regards to wealth creation. And it's the most powerful resource for wealth creation for the average man that exists on the face of the planet. I say that without irony. There is no other community or resource on the face of the planet as powerful as this one with one singular focus, which is wealth creation. Every single subject is something where anyone, anywhere, can do today to make money now. This is not, you're going to have money in a few years. I'm talking about anyone, anywhere, today, make money now. Now. Because you don't have time to wait. With the restrictions coming, I don't want to get too political, but I believe, in fact, I know. COVID has taught us one thing. There's one rule for the average man, there's a different rule for the rich. The rich have ignored it all. They don't wear masks, they fly on private planes, they go where they want. If you're not scared, if you don't think, oh, I need to get rich fast, or I'm going to stay a slave and be locked in my house and be told to wear a mask, then there's something wrong with you. You should be very afraid. You should be very, very scared by what's happening. You need to get rich quickly. Very, very quickly. You need to get rich. That's why Hustlers University teaches anyone, anywhere, how to make money today, right now. We don't have years. You need money now. Maybe in the future there's going to be a utopian country where it's the only country without lockdowns and masks. Can you move there? Can you fly there and stay in an Airbnb forever? Do you have enough money to live without a job for 10 years? You need money now. You need to feel urgency inside of you. You need to get worried and anxious. You shouldn't be able to sleep at night if you're not rich. Slavery is coming. Let me say something. Every single day you wait to get rich, it gets harder. Do you know why? Because the price of assets is going up. I don't think a lot of you understand this, but let me try and explain something to you. They are printing money. The people in charge of the world are printing money faster than you possibly believe. They are just printing money. Now, I don't want to waste time giving you a whole education, but if you don't understand money, let me explain something to you. It's not linked to anything. It's made up from the sky. It's not linked to gold, and there's no limit to how much they can print. They just press a few buttons on a computer. Billions of dollars exist now in banks, and the banks can do whatever they want with it. They use the banking system. It's all a famoose. This is why when you're sitting there working hard and saving your pennies, you're a fool. Why are you saving money when they can just print more of it? Do you understand? You're working your ass off and saving these pennies, and they can just print a billion. Beep, 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 billion, beep, 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 billion. Where do you think all this money goes? It goes to them and all their friends. But what happens when you print money? It means the value of the money is less, right? This can of Red Bull is worth 10 euros. If I bring another can of Red Bull, there's 2. Now they're worth 5 euros each. Do you understand? The more money they create, the less it's worth. What happens when you devalue the money? That means the price of assets go up. This is why the prices of houses go up so fast. Real estate. This is why the price of a house is so much more than it was 10 years ago. Because it's not that the price of the house has gone up, it's that the value of the money's gone down. So what I'm saying is this. Every single day that you wait to get rich, you're getting paid the same amount in your wages, but the price of assets is going up. Houses get more expensive every day. Cryptocurrencies are getting more expensive every day. Stocks are getting more expensive every day. Who owns these things? Who owns all the property? Rich people. Who owns all the companies and the stocks? Rich people. Do you understand? Every day they get more expensive. Your wages stay the same, but the price gets more and more and more. You're running out of time to get one. You're running out of time. You wait another 10 years, the gap's going to be like this. Can't even fit it on the screen. It's going to be like this. The gap gets bigger and bigger every day because they keep printing more money. You haven't got time to save it. You can't save the money faster than they can print it, my friend. No, no, no. And they own all the important assets. And it makes their assets more and more expensive. And they're doing this on purpose so that their assets become so expensive that you can never buy any. That you can never afford them. This is on purpose. This is how they make sure the people in the Matrix stay in the Matrix forever. This is how they keep you enslaved forever. By eventually keeping you working, promising one day you're going to own something that you'll never be able to afford. Right now, some of you are lucky enough that maybe you can afford a house. Maybe. If you work your ass off and pay your mortgage for 50 years, you might get a house. Good work. In 10 years from now, none of you will be able to afford anything. Your kids won't be able to afford anything. It's all a big trick. The Matrix now is in its final form. They're about to finally settle who the millionaires and billionaires are and who the slaves are. It's about to be have-nots and have-yots. That's all it's going to be. The Matrix is now cementing. You are in the last generation on Earth that if you don't get rich now, your family will be slaves and peons and peasants forever. This is the last chance. The professors inside of Hustlers University are handpicked by me. They're handpicked from a private networking group that I run called The War Room. The War Room is an elite group of individuals who go beyond money into political and high-level connections. I don't want to talk too much about what The War Room is. You can research more about The War Room on Tate.com. The War Room is for men who, I need access to Iraq. Give me the paperwork. I need a private plane to collect me from Tanzania and take me to Monaco. I need a guy who can deal with $1 million in cash and turn it into £1 million in cash. That's what The War Room is. All of the men inside of the war room operate under me because it's my network. But all of the professors I've selected, I've been selected directly from the war room. They are all millionaires themselves. I personally verified this. Most people in the war room are millionaires. And every single one of them became a millionaire in the subject they are teaching you. This is the important thing. They're not a millionaire from selling bricks and they're teaching you how to sell candy. No. If they're teaching you about selling bricks, they made their millions selling bricks. These are the only qualified professors on the planet Earth who are going to teach you about wealth creation. The only professors on the planet Earth. Most people, once they get rich, they don't teach the secrets. But the War Room has decided to launch Hustlers University 2.0, and we have decided to do this to benefit the War Room as a whole. This is a War Room project, and for that reason, I have selected myself and other multimillionaires to teach you how to become a multimillionaire. This is information that you cannot be taught and you cannot learn anywhere else on the planet. These are people you cannot find on the internet who are just teaching you, who are randomly teaching how to make money or randomly selling a course. These are real professionals in their field that are only doing this under my instruction. These are members of my network that I've motivated to teach you everything they know to be promoted within the war room. I am a professor also. We are doing this. We are doing this to combat the matrix. We are going to teach you how to make money. And for the first time in history, you're going to be part of a school where the people teaching you how to make money are actually rich. Isn't that amazing? Imagine going to a music school and you give the teacher a guitar and he goes, "What's this?" You're like, "A guitar. Can you not play?" "No." Would you continue to go to that music school? Do you understand? You expect to give your teacher a guitar and him bust out a song. This is the only school in history teaching finances where the professors are millionaires themselves in the field they are teaching you. This is so important. This is what you're given inside of Hustlers University. For each subject, there's at least one professor. You're given lessons daily, a step-by-step guide on how to get started in their speciality, as well as access to an open and active channel to discuss with other students and ask professors any questions. Direct access to millionaire guidance. Where else can you find this on the planet? Tell me, where else on the planet you can decide to become a stock trader? Get lessons daily, a step-by-step guide, and an open and active channel to discuss with other stock traders, as well as direct access to a millionaire stock trader. Nowhere! Only in Hustlers University. This is one of its kind. As a student of Hustlers University, you are given access to the best information available in real time. Information runs out quickly. It's one of the things about old traditional university. They teach you things that were written in books 20 years ago. You know what I always talk about, the get a mortgage, buy a house thing. That wasn't a bad idea 30, 40 years ago. The reason you still believe it works is because your parents did it, right? So you're like, oh, it must work because I've seen people do it. They did it 30 years ago when a house was 1/10 of the price it is now. Maybe people got paid half as much, right? But the house was 1/10. Now you get paid double, but the price of the house has gone up 10 times. Now it's not viable. Now it doesn't make sense anymore. It made sense then. It doesn't make sense now. The information is out of date. It's out of date information. And the Matrix is telling you the out of date information to keep you believing, to keep you making fucking frappuccinos. Hustlers University, the information comes every day. It's up to date. It's the most up-to-date information available, including stock and crypto plays from actual professionals and a trading algorithm bot. Meaning, there's a lot of quick wins you can make, right? Let's imagine Corona. This is being filmed during Corona. Imagine Australia locks down. That's going to make a difference to the Australian economy. It's going to make a difference to the Australian currency, right? So it'd be a great time to make a Forex bet or a Forex trade against the Australian dollar. Now, 2 days later, they might unlock. That's going to affect the currency again. Information has to be fast and instant. But if you're part of a group of people who say, quickly, make this play now, make this trade now, buy this cryptocurrency now, trade against this currency pair now, in real time, fast, then you can make money. You can't read in a book 10 years later about the fact Australia locked down and made any money. The information's out of date. You can't make any money with out-of-date information. You need information in real time. That's what Hustlers University is. It's real-time information. I've already showed you. I'll show you again. Even since we were talking, all these updates. Every single one of these is a channel. Crypto resources. You click it, it opens up. Information in real time. You can spend 10 or 15 minutes a day reading and you're going to learn so much. You're going to find quick wins. You're going to find quick ways to flip some money. You're going to make partnerships. You're going to find important friends. You're going to find people who can help you. You're going to be able to help others for money. You'll be able to find work, find jobs. You don't need to drive an Uber. You'll be able to find a guy in here who needs your help with something online. You can start making money online. Even if it's another wage, it doesn't matter. On top of that, if you have a good business idea that needs funding, inside of Hustlers University, you can send your request and send your business plan to me personally. If you have a good idea and you need $1 million and you can write down in a way that makes me believe it's a good idea, I'll send you $1 million. Inside of Hustlers University, there's a direct access to funding. You can say, here's my business plan, here's what I want to do. Boom. I read these twice a week. Sits in front of me and my team. If I like your idea, we're going to call you, we're going to Skype, we're going to talk about it. If you need $1 million, I have $1 million. We'll invest, we'll become business partners. How else are you going to have access to a millionaire funding besides Hustlers University? How else would you ever have access to millionaire funding for your business ideas? Never. I'm recording this on the first week since we launched. We launched 6 days ago. And I'm going to show you some things that have happened only 6 days ago. 6 days, 2,000 students already. Let me show you what's happened in the last 6 days. Boxes are a great strategy. It was using higher highs, higher lows is bullish and upside bearish before. We're talking about trading here. They can go both ways though. Take FedEx for example. A crystal clear box report support in 296-ish. Had I known then what you taught us now, I would have had to stop there. Glad about Hustlers University. This is a person who was trading before, joined HU, and learned something brand new that he's applied to his trading and started to make more money. Can really recommend to dive deep into the crypto resource channel. That's the channel I just showed you. As a beginner, I'm blown away by the depth and amount of information. I'm sitting here like a sponge. You can be a complete beginner yet at plays that have the understanding of a crypto veteran. You can be a beginner, but if a veteran tells you what to do, you can do it. If you don't know how to play piano, but I say press this, then press this, then press this, and you can go 1, 2, 3. Now it looks like you know how to play a piano. Now you're Mozart. You just need somebody to show you. But if I put you in front of a piano by yourself, you don't stand a chance. If I'm a professor who tells you how to play piano, but I don't know how, and I just stand there and talk about the piano's made of wood, and the keys are made of ivory, and then I say play, you still don't know how to play. You need someone to show you. That's what Hustlers University is. This member's earned $3,000 since joining. Big issue with most entrepreneurs is they're afraid to ask for more money. If you believe in the quality of service you provide, charge what you're worth. He's talking about how to raise his prices, how he changed his emails, how he changed his website copy, how he changed how he approached his customers, and how he made more money. It's something we teach inside of Hustlers University. This guy made 90% profit with a single trade. Imagine what you can do with that kind of profit. 90% profit. Imagine what you could do with that. You put in 100, you get 190. You put in 1,000, you get 1,900. Imagine that. You could put $100 in, make 190, bang, you've paid for Hustlers University. $90. You've paid for it now. All the information you will get now is free. Isn't that amazing? Someone who's just joined. Or this kind of profit. Look at that. His profit for the past week, $10,000. We're going to circle this with the green, the money for green, the green money. He's $10,000 up this week from what we were teaching in crypto and stock trades in Hustlers University. Once again, week, 10 grand. Because veterans, professionals are telling him what to do. Where else could he learn this kind of information? You have access to information being taught by millionaires. Look at this guy. Seriously, the best $49 I've ever spent. And there we go. I've let the price slip, everyone. I know this extremely valuable network full of millionaires teaching you. I know you expect it to be thousands. It's $49. $49 a month is all Hustle University costs for the people who are the founding members. The price is going to go up very, very soon once we hit 3,000 students. But founding members is $49 a month. Isn't that remarkable? It's remarkable because, I'll tell you why. I don't want anyone to have any excuses. If you don't join after watching this presentation, then you don't deserve to be free. You deserve to make frappuccinos and build the roads and stay a slave. And that's fine because we need slaves. I can't be rich without slaves. I can't be rich. I'm not going to build the roads myself, and I want to drive on them. Someone has to do it, right? If you watch this and you don't join, I don't want to listen to your lies that you don't have $49. Everyone has $49. Everybody. You just don't want to be free. Good. Stay a slave. I made the price so cheap so that everyone who wants to be free can be free, and everyone who wants to be a slave can be a slave, and there's no more excuses. I don't want any excuses. Here's a testimonial I got. Not even 24 hours after joining Hustlers University, I made my first ever affiliate marketing sale online. The value within this community is immense. Literally $49, the price of a dinner meal at a nice restaurant. Most people would rather spend tens of thousands at university with a degree that has no guarantee of job security. I cannot thank you and your leaders and hate you enough for all the tremendous value you provide. We're going to keep growing from here. Someone who's just joined. I have thousands of testimonials to show you. 1K clients secured. I have thousands. $2,400 in. $5,796 in. $900 in. $800 in. Money in, money in, money in, money in. Look at this. Look at this. Green for money. Last few days. Last few days. Pow, 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 pow. All here. Taught within HU. I have thousands I can show you. You have access to the best education on making money, all accessible in one spot. Tate, you are the man of the people. Only one day in HU 2.0 and the knowledge being passed is priceless. I'm excited to see what's coming. Funny how life works. As soon as I joined, I got a job opportunity in San Diego that's potential to make me very rich at a young age. And I know exactly what I'm doing once I hit the goal of income. Boom. So he's joined HU. Now his opportunity is outside of HU. He knows what to do with the money. We even teach interview technique. He knows how to go to the job interview. He knows how to speak. We teach presentation. We teach how to speak like I am, how to present, how to be convincing. These are things you can use every day in life. You can use these to get a girlfriend. You can use these to make people like you. You can use these in an interview. We teach you things you can use for life. Not only making money, these are things you can use for life. Everything is taught by professors who live what they teach. Branding. We've got branding experts, e-commerce experts. Common misconception about branding, it's not about your logo. It's everything your business stands for. It's the message, it is the product. The branding is the product. You need to understand there's so much we can teach you that'll teach you how to make money. Anything that makes you money and gets results and is provided inside of HU 2.0. Anything. Anything that will allow you to make money quickly is taught inside of HU 2.0. I have so many testimonials I can show you. So much already in 6 days. People are making so much money. Members make money from their very first day inside. Their first day. When you join Hustlers University, you're going to make your money back the same day. That's why there is no excuse. If you want to stay a slave, go stay a slave. If you want to be free, there's no excuse. The tiny $49 you pay, you're going to make it back the same day. We teach you how to make it back the same day. There's no excuse. Only slaves will stay slaves after watching this. Anyone who deserves freedom, anyone who wants freedom will join Hustlers University and they'll find it. Not really a money question. I want to say thank you for HU 2.0. A lot of information that made me realize how money really works. Most of you are completely ignorant. I haven't even told you how money works. I haven't even told you about how the inflation is devaluing the currency and how they're deliberately making assets more expensive. I haven't even told you about how you need to take your money and make it fast and spend it all right away so that you make more money. I haven't even told you about why slow money is bad. I haven't even told you anything in this presentation. It's all inside of Hustlers University 2.0. Love the crypto analysis, incredibly informed and organized. Most of you out here are guessing on cryptos, just guessing with coins. You can't win if you guess. You need professionals. If you want to learn piano, you learn from a piano teacher. If you were in a room full of ice cream experts and all they talked about was how to make ice cream, you would learn about making ice cream. It's the same with money. Insider information given so you can get in, profit, and exit. Got out of Moderna at the right time, thanks to Ayush. He's our professor. A smooth 170% gain. This is what I was talking about earlier with the crypto lockdowns, with the COVID lockdowns in Australia and the Forex pairs. Sometimes there's fast information, you make quick money. We'll send an emergency alert to Hustlers University. Emergency alert, fast money. Stay online. We'll tell you when to exit. 33 minutes later, bang, get out, bang, fast money. Emergency alerts come in Hustlers University for fast money. Here, an emergency alert, you made 170%. Where else? Let me ask you. If you don't join Hustlers University, when else are you going to get a text message on your phone or a message on your phone saying emergency alert, you can make fast money? When does that ever happen to you? How often do you get emergency alerts saying you can make some fast money? Never. I get them 5 times a week. Do you understand why I'm buying so many supercars now? Are you starting to understand how I've escaped the matrix? While people are out here working, I get emergency alerts. Do you understand that the matrix is something you are deliberately staying in as a slave if you don't join this network? You have no excuse to not make money. Here's an £800 win. 800. It worked. Free money. Free money. Right here. Money green. It worked. Free money. Free money. Learn the proven methods and mindset it takes to get rich. We have someone here who's in their 3rd year of software engineering as a consultant, and thanks to Hustlers University decided to go freelance. Tripled his monthly income in 4 days with Hustlers University 2.0. Tripled his monthly income. Decided to go freelance. A lot of you guys are working jobs. You don't know how to go freelance. We'll teach you everything about freelancing. Branding, how to get customers, how to get your website, how to get traffic, how to advertise yourselves. We'll teach you how to do it all. We teach everything inside of HU. Tripled his monthly income. Understand why and what paid professionals do to profit. Yo, you professors got me reading these charts like a pro. I'm already 1,000 times more confident in the trades I'm placing. I'm not making stupid, reckless moves anymore. Gradual profits coming in smoothly. Thanks for all your help, guys. And that's the key. Profits. You need fast money. Imagine you go pay $1,000 every day. You can take that money, you can hide it like a poor person, put it in a savings account and save it, and hope to one day be rich. You could save $1 million. Doesn't matter. You're still poor. $1 million is nothing. You can't even buy a nice house on most roads with $1 million. Pennies, $1 million. Or you can spend that 1,000. Buy stocks, buy bonds, buy crypto, make trades, follow Hustlers University. Boom, boom, boom. Now you get $1,100 every day. Then you spend that. Now you get $1,200 a day. Then you spend that. Eventually you get to the point where you're on $20,000 a day, $30,000 a day. This is what I was saying about fast money. This is what I was saying earlier about how when I get paid, I spend it all. As soon as you give me money, I spend. I don't keep nothing. Straight away into assets. Straight away into things that are going to pay me more. Straight away into trades. Straight away into currencies. Straight away into cryptocurrencies. Doesn't matter what it is. I spend all my money. My money's fast. Fast money. Good call on AXS. Thank you for today's bread. AXS short. Boom. Good call. Thank you for today's money. I'm short AXS. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Boom. Money. Bang. Where else are you going to get emergency alerts to get paid? I see a lot of you guys joining. So far, a lot of you guys have already joined. Thank you guys. As soon as this presentation's over, I'm going to be in the chat talking to all of you. I don't want you to think I don't notice it coming up at the bottom. I see all you guys joining. Fantastic. You made a very, very smart decision. I'm going to see you guys inside of it soon. Just made a successful trade using your box strategy. Bang. Sold today after it broke 31. Do you see how many testimonials I have? This is only 6 days. We've been online for 6 days. Look. Use the information to make the money it costs you to join back. Join for free because you get your money back. And then keep on making more money. Do you understand? I made my money back on HU. A few $100 gained today. I have so many testimonials. So many. More money. HU takes complicated information and makes it easy to understand. You guys are incredible. I'm learning so much, it's crazy. Did not expect such complex information distilled into understandable and actionable advice. Just want to give you my thanks. More information, more profits, more profits. Nothing crazy, but the site's starting to pick up. This is a guy selling on Amazon. See, £59, 3 orders. He's put some product on Amazon. He's not even doing anything. Free money. Factory in China, sending it out. He doesn't have to do anything. He gets paid. Every time someone buys on Amazon, bang, 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 puts a profit on top. More money. Amazon, boom, boom, boom. 40 grand GBP in product sales on Amazon. Make money immediately. I don't know how else to say it in the English language. I don't know what else to say to you guys so that you understand how important this is and how quickly you're going to make money with Hustlers University. Read it. Look at the testimonials. We're 6 days in. I don't know how to say it more clear than this. You will make money immediately once you're inside. More proof. 6 days in. More proof. More proof. More proof. More. This piece of advice right here he's given me is worth the tiny subscription fee to Hustlers University. Turn your Amazon business into a money printer using our proven process. More success on Amazon. Revenue from day one of the accounting software. don't know how else to say. I see all you people joining. I can see you guys joining. Smartest decision you ever made. It's all here, and it's all happening right now. If you've not joined yet, you're already behind. Everyone, these people have been inside for 6 days. People have been joining during this whole presentation. There's people who are starting to get ahead of you. They're starting to learn information that you don't have. They're starting to make money that you don't have. You're letting people get ahead of you. Stop waiting. Get inside now. There's new lessons being posted all the time. There's new information right now. As I speak, my phone keeps flashing with new information, new information. You haven't got time to wait. You're missing out on too much. This is what I was saying about you need fast money and an open mind. You can't be sitting afraid. You have to make a move. Sunday morning, not even 9 a.m., and I made 150 euros from my bed, thanks to HU 2.0 and its creators. It's only 150 euros, but imagine every Sunday morning you got paid 150 euros from bed. Why not? Thanks to HU 2.0. It's crazy but how now that I'm here, I realize I was doing the exact opposite of what I was supposed to do. That's what a lot of you were going to learn. Most of you were doing the wrong things. It doesn't matter how deep you dig for gold if there's no gold there to find. That's why you're working so hard and you have no money. Immediate results. This guy made $480 in less than a week. More proof. And I want you to understand something. We live in a modern world. $10 grand a month is easily achievable with basic work ethic and a brain. You think it's hard. You think 10 grand a month is a lot of money because you're used to slave world. I spend 10 grand a month on champagne. It's not even money to me. You're used to looking around and viewing success as that guy who worked hard for 10 years and he finally got to a salary of 120 grand a year. He gave up his life and now he's finally on 120 grand a year. He'll never afford a car like mine. Never. He's a loser. He is a loser. He is not rich. Remove slavery from your mind. A guy on $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year is not a rich man. He is a loser. I know 17-year-olds making 100 grand a month from Amazon stores. I've met countless guys in their 20s making 50 grand a month through YouTube channels or through some side of online business or trading. The world has changed. It's not the same as it was 20 years ago. There are teenagers making millions of dollars with trading and the things we're teaching inside of HU. You see them all over Instagram. You see them all over YouTube. There are idiots, teenagers making millions because they're doing the right thing. They're digging less hard than you, but they're digging where the gold is. You're digging really hard, but there's no gold left. You're digging in the places that they found all the gold years ago. Your parents found the gold. With the real estate, save up, get a mortgage, buy a house. There was gold there. It's all been found. It's all been done 40 years ago, 50 years ago. There's no gold left. You're digging in an empty mine. We live in the modern world. The guy who you think is rich with his good job, getting up, commuting, sitting in traffic for 3 hours is a loser. Remove this slavery from your mind. Join Hustlers University and you'll meet 17-year-olds who are making 100 grand a month. You need to understand the real world. The old way of being taught how to become rich is a lie. It is designed to keep the bank rich and keep you a slave. Get a mortgage, save, get a pension, get a job. Work 15 years and maybe you'll make 100 grand a year. It's garbage, and it's garbage by design. It's made to give you enough results so that you believe at the end of the rainbow you might be rich. And by the time 15, 20, 25 years pass and you realize it was all a lie, it's too late. The slavery is completed. The programming is installed. The rulers of society have already won. You spent 25 years making frappuccinos, 25 years building the roads, and by the time you realize you're never going to have a Ferrari, it's too late. It's over. The 17-year-old has a Ferrari and you don't have one, and he's not as wise as you, and he never worked as hard as you did. But he has it, and he drives on the road that you built because he was smart enough at least to dig in the right place. And Hustlers University is full of people teaching you how to dig for gold in the right place. People who are also digging, people who will help you, people who will install the mental programming in your mind, which is only designed to benefit you and not designed to keep you as a slave. Most of the world, think about this, most of the world has been affected by COVID lockdowns. For most people, it was the worst financial year of their lives. You got locked in your houses, your businesses got closed, and you were stuck inside your house, taken off work, the worst financial year in history. The world has been forever changed, but understand, disaster and opportunity are the same thing. For me and all the professors, 2020 and 2021 were the best financial years of our lives. I made more money during COVID than I have ever made. The old ways of making money got hurt, but the new ways of making money, the methods that we teach you, did fantastically. Look what happened to Amazon or the biggest companies in the world during COVID lockdowns. Their stock prices went through the roof. The rich got richer from lockdowns. People like me got richer. People who had money and who knew what to do and had the right friends, the right assets, people who were inside of groups like Hustlers University got rich. All the billionaires you know. Thank you to everyone joining. I see you all joining, guys. I'm going to talk to you directly after this. All the billionaires you know have their own versions of Hustlers University. They talk to their other rich friends, and they all sit there and talk together about how to make more money. All the rich people have their own versions of HU. It's just you've never had access to a group like that. Do you think rich people don't talk to rich people about how to make more money? It's all they talk about. All the rich people have their own version of this. People like me made so much money during lockdowns. There was so much money to make because I had the freedom to go places when other people couldn't go, to spend money when other people couldn't spend. I had that freedom. Then that is the point. Japanese, the Japanese language, crisis and opportunity are the same word for a reason in Japanese. Crisis and opportunity is the same word. When all the poor people see crisis, all the rich people see opportunity. All the rich people just bought assets at a discount. All the rich people just waited for a COVID lockdown and made a trade on the currency pair. All the rich people just made unlimited money at the expense of the poor people during the lockdowns. And the lockdowns and all this kind of garbage is still coming as the matrix separates and they make sure that the peons and slaves stay slaves forever. Things like this are going to continue. You must become rich now. The world is going to become worse and worse and worse. And the methods I teach you will become more and more and more profitable, but you can only learn them inside of Hustlers University. You're not going to be taught them anywhere else. Every one of you watching this can become rich. It is not hard. If you were coached by the best boxing coach in the world, and all you did is train, you know how to throw a punch. It's the same with piano. It's the same with driving a car. It's the same with everything. If you are taught by the best money coaches in the world, you will know how to make money. I made this presentation to wake people up and give you a chance to break free. If you watch this presentation and you do not join Hustlers University, you deserve the slavery which is coming to you. There's nothing else out there like this. I'm the only person on the planet who has the credibility and influence to be able to put this team together. I'm the only person out there on the planet with the kind of money that it takes to prove I know what I'm talking about, and enough network inside of my war room to get professors who are willing to teach you. I'm the only person I've seen who's genuinely trying to wake people up and teach people how to make money. If you want to live a life outside of the matrix, you need to both realize the matrix exists and actively work towards escaping. You need to accept that the matrix was designed to trick you, accept you've been programmed, accept everything they taught you and told you was designed to keep you a slave, and start learning from people who are escaping the matrix and also want to escape. There's a very common theme between the very stupid and the very smart. I want you guys to understand something. Look at this. Stupid person thinks a multimillionaire and his friends make me multimillionaire. This is a dumb person. Multimillionaire make me multimillionaire. A smart person thinks the law of association is the backbone of modern learning theory. If I listen to people who have the life I want, I'm more likely to achieve it. Do you see how the very smart and the very stupid think the same? Do you know what the average person thinks? Who thinks they're smart, right? Everyone likes to think they're smart. The average guy. I'm a smart guy. I might lose $99. That's how much Hustlers University costs, $99. I might lose $99. Oh, it might be a scam. Maybe the millionaire is trying to scam me. He doesn't need money because he's already rich, but maybe he wants my $99. Why would I need your money? I'm already rich. Why would I scam you? Why would I ruin my reputation and ruin my name for $99? I wouldn't ruin my name for $99 million. I would never ruin my name. I'm proud of my name. I don't need to scam anybody. Do you understand that if you need to join Hustlers University either because you're a genius or you're an idiot? Either way, you'll make money. And this is the thing. You see very, very smart people who are rich, and you also see those rappers and those YouTube kids who are complete morons who are rich. But they think the same. The very smart and the very stupid think the same. It's the average guy who never gets anywhere. Don't be the average guy. I don't care if you join because you're smart or if you join because you're stupid and you just want to do as you're told, not even think. Don't even turn your brain on. Just obey like a robot. Okay. You will still make more money than this idiot. That's the real idiot, this guy in the middle, who thinks he's smart. Oh, well, actually, I've watched the presentation, and I think, actually, if I pay my mortgage off, Dumbass! Keep making frappuccinos, friend. Keep being a manager for Starbucks. Keep working for 50 grand a year and thinking you're rich while I overtake you in my Ferrari. You're going to be broke forever. Do not be this idiot. Be a robot and obey, or be a genius. But either way, you need to get inside. It's time to join the winning team. I've broken out of the matrix, and every professor teaching you has broken out of the matrix, and now it is your turn. You do not need to be a slave. You do not need to have a boss. You do not need to be poor. There are people who have escaped, and you can do the same. I am going to show you something very, very important in the next slide. Watch this.
I get called Morpheus a lot. I get called Morpheus all the time in my DMs because I'm trying to wake people up. If the Matrix is real and you are watching this video, I am Morpheus. I am the guy trying to wake you up from slavery. I get messages all the time, and the most common message I get from people is, hey Tate, you know, once I've paid my mortgage off, I think I'll be in a position where I feel more financially free. I feel like, you know what I need? I need a weapon, not through the screen. If you want to learn piano, you find someone who can learn piano, you learn from them, you start training. If you want to get rich, find somebody who's rich and start training to get rich right here, right now. This is a brand new way anybody can make money. You only have 50 bucks. I guarantee you will make money with this system. Hold on tight. We're about to get rich. Right here, Hustlers University.
It doesn't exist anywhere else, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't exist anywhere else. It does not exist anywhere else on the planet. A school that's going to teach you exactly how to make money online. Watch this again.
I get called Morpheus a lot. I get called Morpheus all the time in my DMs because I'm trying to wake people up. If the Matrix is real and you are watching this video, I am Morpheus. I am the guy trying to wake you up from slavery.
I've been teaching people in person how to make money for a long time.
And the most common message I get from people is,
look at this beautiful building. Look at the light.
Once I paid my mortgage off, I think I'll be in a
go.
position where I feel more financially free. I feel like, you know what I need? I need a weapon, not through the screen.
Log in from your phone in real time, anywhere in the world.
If you want to learn piano, you find someone who can learn
laptop,
piano,
phone.
you learn from them.
You can check all the different channels, the important information, the emergency
You want to get
alerts.
rich? Find somebody who's
Crypto,
rich.
real estate,
Start trading,
stocks.
get rich right here.
Teach you all of it. Branding, e-commerce, Amazon. Hustlers University lessons, general business lessons, market predictions,
Hold on
when
tight.
to enter.
We're about to get rich. Right here, Hustlers University.
That's what Hustlers University is about, right there. That's what Hustlers University is about. You have seen what we are doing inside, and it's time to wake up. Let the slaves be slaves. If you watch this, you don't want to join, be a slave. Goodbye, I don't care. Let the slaves be slaves, but it's time for the people out there who have an indefatigable will for success, people who want to be something, to build something. Follow the professors, work hard, listen, learn. That's all it takes. You've worked hard enough at things that don't work. Why don't you try giving things that do work a little bit of your effort? Just a tiny bit. On to the final slide, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you understand exactly what Hustlers University is. We've had so many people join during this presentation. I need to hurry up and finish this presentation and get inside of Hustlers University. I want to talk to all of you personally. But listen, Hustlers University was going to be $99 a month. And it's going to be $99 a month once we reach 3,000 students. As we currently stand 6 days after launch, we're nearly 2,000 students. I know that number's going to go up. If you watch this presentation a little bit later, the number's going to go through the roof. Listen, I'm offering you half price to get this information. I should be charging $1,000 a month for what I teach. I should be charging $10,000 a month for what I teach. My War Room network is $10,000 a year. For $49 a year, you can join Hustlers University and get access to everything. Access to me, access to the professors, access to the lessons, access to the work plans, access to the ability to pitch me for funding, access to the emergency alerts, everything for $49 a year. And if you join now, I'll let you keep the $49 a year price for life. You'll sign up as a member now, you can keep that price for life. The price is going to go up to $99, then $200. Eventually it's going to be $500 a month for everybody else. But if you join after watching this presentation and you're early enough, if you click on the link now and the price is still $49, you can join for $49. So click the link, make sure the price is still $49. You can join for half price and we'll guarantee you that price for life. You will make your $49 back in the first day. I'm going to play some dramatic music. This is a very important point because this is the point a lot of you are going to be making a life-changing decision. We're going to play some dramatic music. It's a life-changing decision, ladies and gentlemen. You can join Hustle University and for the rest of your time on earth have access to multi-millionaires who will tell you how to make money, teaching you multiple, various ways to increase your income. People who are being programmed in a positive light to escape the matrix. And you can access all of it for $49 a month for half price. Or you can take the blue pill, stay a slave, never have millionaires tell you what to do, never get emergency alerts on your phone. Be programmed by poor people who will always be poor and miss the programming of multi-millionaires who are out there to help you. You get access to everything you have seen, absolutely everything you have seen for $49 a month. You get access to me. For everyone who watched this presentation, I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more information, this is just the beginning. I have so much more to teach you, as do my professors. So much more to teach you about how money works, how the world works, how governments function, how to turn your money into more money, how to combat inflation, where to invest, how to make quick wins, how to make more income even doing the exact same job, doing the exact same things, how to freelance. There's unlimited things I can teach you. I don't even have time to teach them all in a presentation like this. You can join the school, learn every single day, start getting knowledgeable every single day. If you were a member of a group of ice cream experts and all they spoke about was ice cream, you would learn a lot about ice cream. It's time to be part of a group of millionaires who are only talking about money. $49 a month for life. You will be taught new information about money for the rest of your life for less than the price of lunch, and you will make your entry fee back within the first day. As soon as you join, you'll make your entry fee back. I see all of you people joining. I see it popping up on the screen. Guys, I can't wait to talk to you. If you have any more questions, I don't know what I couldn't have possibly not answered. You should join Hustle University right away. You can speak to me or one of the professors inside. If you have any more questions, you can also email us on cobratatenews@gmail.com. I look forward to talking to all of you, all you people who've escaped slavery. Everyone I see who has joined Hustle University and no longer wants to be programmed by the outside world. I genuinely look forward to speaking with all of you. I look forward to speaking with all of you inside, and I look forward to making more money together and having even more testimonials, more fantastic screenshots to show other people in the future of all the money we've made. This has been Andrew Tate. This has been the presentation of Hustle University 2.0, and I hope you've enjoyed it very, very much. For the smart ones amongst you, for the perspicacious, I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. We have money to make.